Hey guys, we are joined by Candis. Candis has been absolutely crushing the program. She's joining us from Olympia, Washington. She owns a nonprofit. She's also a program director for people in reentry. And so, help me welcome on Candis. Good to see you. Welcome,
Hi,
welcome.
thank you so much.
Um, I know we've only been on the program for like less than 2 months, and your results are absolutely incredible. But you didn't start off this way, so take us back. Like before joining the program, where were you with your fitness, nutrition, and what were some of the challenges?
Yeah, I'm gonna be real honest here, Coach. In the beginning, it got to a point where it was so uncomfortable. I really like couldn't even do things like that seemed simple. You know what I mean? Like I'd be out of breath when I like went down a hallway or down some stairs, and it was like kind of frustrating to me because I wanted to be able to start hiking more, and I wanted to be able to kind of live life and enjoy. And so it was
Mm-hmm.
just like a weight where it was like uncomfortable. And so that was kind of like something where like I had reached out to you and I was like, hey, like I am at this point where like something has got to change. And I
Mm-hmm.
knew because everything that I was doing was like, oh, let's go get ice cream tonight, and me and my partner have felt the negative aspect of that, of doing that every night and just kind of like living off the fast food and greasy foods just every night relentlessly.
So it sounds like a combination of things, right?
Yeah.
Nutrition has been a challenge, fast food, greasy food. Sounds like fitness has been a challenge, even just like walking, you were out of breath. And so, yeah, it doesn't matter where we start. What's important is where we're going. And you decided to take action and do something with your health, which is incredible. And so, after joining the program, like what aspects of the program are you finding that's helpful for you? And yeah, what do you enjoy about the program so far?
So I think that my favorite thing about it is it doesn't feel like overwhelming. Like for somebody to be able to start, it's not like you have to be able to like work out for like 2 hours right away.
Hmm.
And I think that a lot of us, when we maybe have that mind shift or like kind of switch on that light, it's like, oh, okay, we have all the motivation in the world. And then you work out for 1 or 2 hours or go on a really long walk for 5 miles. And then you're so tired or so sore that you don't want to do anything for the rest of the week. And so that's my
Hmm.
favorite thing is it's really like upholding like, hey, any movement matters, especially if you can get like 35 to 45 minutes in and it's every day, right? And so that's my favorite thing about it is it's just about the consistency and the movement without being
Hmm.
overwhelming. And so it kind of gives you the ability to like myth bust your own like false thoughts, right? It's like,
Hmm.
hey, no, I know I can move for 30 minutes a day and this is totally reasonable. And
Hmm.
my favorite thing is definitely the support system that we have and the accountability. Like every time I do a live, I'm always like, man, I want to do the lives more than the recordings because like every one of the coaches bring their own energy and we always talk about something cool. And there's always just something that they notice, and it's not like we're just working out to work out. They notice like, oh, I noticed you having to do all of your stuff on the ground on this bench because you were in a small gym. Like, I noticed that all week. And so that's kind of cool because it means that we matter as a community to each of you.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
I just love that aspect of it.
Yeah, amazing. You like the support, you like the accountability, you like, it sounds like you like the whole team, which is great. And you're right, consistency is key. It doesn't matter if it's 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, right? But if you can stay consistent with it, that's how, big milestones are, developed. It's, day in, day out, building in that consistency. And so now that we're, 2 months into the program now, what are your results so far, Candice?
I have lost 20 pounds, so I'm so excited about that. My clothes are fitting better. I'm so excited because, like, I didn't really anticipate this kind of result right before I have a big event. But next week, I go to this Correctional Education Association conference, and I'm a keynote speaker. And so,
You are okay. Oh wow.
yeah, and one
I'm
of
gonna
my
need your autograph, your
yeah,
signature.
and one of my pantsuits is like fitting so like just right, and so I was like, oh, I don't have to go buy a new outfit. Like that's kind of cool. It was just like such a nice little gift, like not only that the program has given me, but that I've the consistency in doing the work has also given me, and so I was super excited about that.
Yeah, amazing. And we were talking earlier, and I was kind of breaking down the timeline. And normally we want to lose like a pound a week. So like 2 months, 8 weeks, roughly down like 8-ish pounds. You're more than doubling that rate. You're losing more than 2 pounds a week. So incredible. And for a lot of us, fitting into old clothes, having more energy, is a big motivation to start a program. And you're seeing all the benefits, you're getting the results, you're noticing, people are noticing. When you go on stage, the audience is going to notice for sure. And so for people that I know, like when you first joined the program, you had your reservation, you were a little skeptical, right? Remember? And so for people that maybe they watch this video and they're still skeptical of like, who is Coach Patrick? Does his program work? They're still sitting on the fence. Maybe Candice can do it, but I don't know if I could do it. What would you tell them?
I love that you asked that because I was very skeptical. I've done another like at home program as well, and it was like it just didn't work for me. And so I was like, oh, but the beautiful thing about this, and I'm just gonna be completely transparent here, is I haven't figured out all the kinks of like my nutrition or like, just I don't have everything down to a science yet, and I'm still getting results. And so I would
Hmm.
just tell them like, give it a try. Like, I know Coach Patrick is always willing to work with anybody. And so, just like, the only thing that you have to lose is not only like the opportunity to miss out if you don't try, but if you do, is like a gaining of confidence and community and connection. Because, like, that's really what sold me is like, oh, okay, it's the workouts, but it's like also this that's there. It's somebody that I can ping off of, hey, this is what I'm struggling with. And like momentum minutes is one of my favorite times of the day, the week. And I just love talking about like what are goals and stuff like that. And so you really have nothing to lose if you just give it a shot, but you are missing out on an opportunity if you don't.
Amazing. FOMO. Don't miss out,
Yeah.
guys. If you're looking to transform your life, looking to fit in your clothes, looking to have more energy, you know who to reach. Check me out on Instagram. I got 21,000 followers. Follow me on YouTube, which is at Coach Patrick Lee. We got lots of workout videos there. And so for you guys that made it this far in the video, I'm going to leave you with a gift. I have an ebook. It's called Metabolic Meals. There's workouts, recipes. There's my 3-step formula, boost metabolism. Message me below. Just say Metabolic Meals, and my team and I will send you a free copy. I'm super proud of you, Candice. You absolutely crushed it. Looking forward to seeing you hit more milestones down the road. And thanks for sharing with us your story. We're continuing to cheer you on.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
If you like this video, you definitely want to check out the next one by clicking right here.